Hey everybody, welcome to week 6. Week 6. All right, so this is kind of the lay of the land going forward. Week 6, full week. Week 7, full week. Week 7.5, not full week, half week, right? We'll talk more about how week 7.5 looks when we get to week 7. But the point is, you are really close to finishing. You're doing a really, really good job. I've been very impressed with the work overall in this class, too. So keep it up. Keep it up. You are almost there. This is exciting, okay? For many of you, this is your first term. You're gonna have this first term under your belt, and then boy, you're off to the races. You're gonna be able to do a lot of great stuff because this first term can be the real challenging one. This is really what kind of gets you to start thinking about whether or not you're gonna be able to do this whole college thing, right? And if you can, boy, that's a real accomplishment. So good for you. Keep it up. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so we've been talking a lot about Excel, and we are going to have an Excel assignment this week, but we're going to switch and transition into another topic. I think one of the most interesting topics in my mind in this entire class, and that is internet and internet browsers. Now, we've talked a little bit about the internet in relation to social media over the past few weeks, in some of these alternative discussion board threads that I've presented. And so we'll have a little bit more to say about that in the next couple of weeks. But we're going to talk specifically about the internet and internet browsers. Okay, so what are the browsers? You know that it's that thing you click on that says Chrome or it says Firefox or whatever. And this is kind of the open door, like the magical door into the magical realm of the internet. Well, that's not really how browsers work, and I'll have more to say about that. But the lecture material is very interesting because it gives you some really good background on the internet and on browsers and how one is necessary for the other. Browser is software, just like the software we've been using, right? Word and Excel and Outlook and things like that. This is another software program. Remember, software and hardware. Software runs on hardware. Software kind of makes hardware run. And so the same thing goes for browsers, okay? So the browser is basically a software program, a really elaborate one, that allows you to network with other networks, which is what the internet is, okay? And I will have a video just on kind of what the internet actually is to give you a little bit more background on that. So we're going to get really in depth on browsers, and we're going to talk about what the different kind of basic ones offer, why they're good, why you prefer a certain one, why you might choose a different one. We're going to focus primarily on Safari and Chrome and Firefox. Now, those aren't the only three. There are plenty of other browsers out there, but those are the ones that we're going to focus on primarily in the lecture. So, this week in the discussion board, we're going to talk about browsers, and you're going to have an opportunity to talk about kind of your favorite. Why do you use the one you use? Really use this as an opportunity, though, to talk in depth about that. Don't just say, "Oh, I use Chrome because I always use Chrome, and it's nice, and it saves this, and I like that." Well, that's good, but come on, we could do a little better than that, right? So start thinking about some of the features, some of the add-ons and extensions. You're going to hear that a lot. That some of these browsers may offer. Is security a big issue? How do you know this browser is secure than that browser? What about privacy? Is privacy a big issue? Some browsers are really, really good at securing your privacy, whereas some others, like the most popular one on earth, is not as good. Okay, so we're going to talk about those kinds of things this week. So really try to stretch yourself. Really try to stretch yourself and try to kind of delve into this subject. That's how you're going to learn a lot. I will have another discussion thread that'll be kind of related to this stuff that you can discuss things in that as well, and that will count for your overall post total for the week. So we have the discussion board. We have another Excel assignment. It's a fun one. It's an easy one. It's all about putting together charts and graphs in Excel. It really is. You'll like it. We've got that, and then we've got a reflection. The reflection is on browsers. So it's all about the internet. It's all about browsers. You're going to get a lot out of this week. Very much looking forward to seeing what you guys have to talk about this week. Thanks.